guys, happy weekend. Welcome back to a new vlog. I hope you guys are all doing so well. I missed you guys. I haven't vlogged in a week and I'm so excited to pick up the camera and vlog this weekend. Juan is trying to talk me into going out for lunch. He wants to go to this place that has Milanesas. So we'll see about that, but before we do that, I wanted to tackle this project that I have had on my mind for a while, and that is cleaning out the pantry. The pantry is an absolute disaster. Quad's laughing, isn't it?
Exaggeration a little bit.
It's not exaggerating, babe. This is really messy. And I want to clean it up a bit. I also want to see about like reorganizing it or maybe getting some other organizers for in here, but I want to clean it up first and then kind of like scope it out and see what maybe I may be missing from it, you know? So anyways, we're gonna do that together. I'm excited about this. The first step in this is obviously getting everything out of the pantry, and then I'm sure there are so many like expired things too. So that's step 2, is getting rid of all of like the expired stuff and then reconfiguring, rearranging, and then putting everything back in. Probably clean off the shelves and all of like that good stuff. But yeah, it's been well over 6 months since I've taken like a really good look at the pantry. So that's why I'm suspecting there's a lot of things that are expired. Let me show you the pantry. Let's go. Juan's over here playing video games. Okay, so here is the pantry. Okay, so not that bad, right? But there's just lots of like clutter, like these main areas right here. There's just stacks of things up there, you know, and just random things everywhere. So it's a lot of just cleaning things up and seeing what we got in here. This section is probably gonna remain untouched. Probably put that away somewhere else. But yeah, all of the alcohol is gonna stay like as is. I'm pretty much just focusing on like this over. Oh, hi, I'm tripping over you. Do you want to play? Do you think that this is playtime? we are done, you guys. I am so excited. This one over here, yelling at his video games. God. Let's go ultra wide lens so that you guys can see everything. Oh, this feels so much better. This baking section here definitely needs a little bit more help. I think I need to get another bin. There is a bin that I repurposed that's back there that is housing a lot of things, but I think it needs some more things. I cleaned up all of like the drink section. This section I kind of repurposed. It has a lot of granola and oatmeal and stuff like that. I could probably put like this oatmeal in here, but I don't think that it would fit and I don't want it to overflow, but it's close enough. And then here is like all sorts of like crackers. Here is like nuts and chickpeas and quick little grab little snacks. And then here is more like chips and stuff, but this looks so much better. I cleaned up this section as well and like refilled these. This one's a little bit overflowing, so I'm gonna need to use some couscous like today or tomorrow just to make it so it can close a little bit better. Got all the canned goods, got like pasta over here. This section was definitely cleaned out too, so it was nice to put some of like these olives in here because they were like down here before, so this is better. Juan accidentally put this in the dishwasher. Jesus. So it's a little disformed, but it's still functional, and we put like our onions right there. This section is completely cleaned out. This looks better. Obviously we have like all of the soda right here. This is all of Gray's stuff. So we have Gray's kibble, a bag that we always use like filled with her stuff like whenever we go over to like my mom's house or something like that. And then all of her kind of like smart toys are back here, like little puzzles and stuff like that. We just keep them in the box. Down here probably needs a little bit more cleaning, and here's just some extra cereal. We have Gray's food right here, like her like dried food that we kind of put like as a topper on top of like her other food. Put it there for easy reach. This bin is all her stuff, extra water, green tea. This one is pretty much empty. Oh no, I put some oil in here, and there's just like extra cans in this one. I think I could use a bin right here, and then again something up here for like the baking area, but otherwise I'm very happy with this. All of the cereal right here just needs to be refilled. I have more of this cereal. I just need to go pick it up from like these Amazon lockers and I can refill that one, but I'm happy with that. Babe, that's, what was that, 2 hours later?
No!
I'm not gonna eat it. It's going in the garbage. Really? I don't have room for it. All the candy bin is like completely full. See, this is why I do this without Juan, because he wants to keep everything. Throw it away.
This is not candy.
Throw it away. We don't need candy. So just got rid of boxes, but I didn't get rid of any pasta. Like kind of like breakfasty sort of stuff.
And these?
Yeah, I don't have space for, yeah. I cleaned up this section a lot. So you have all of her puzzles, her bag, like if we ever go anywhere and we want to fill stuff up, and then her food.
Did you feel it?
No, we need more food.
We need more food, and what was the food?
Stuff?
Good job, babe.
I'm surprised we still have food. Yeah, pretty much. I'm happy with this section. Okay, I'm done cleaning up my whole mess from cleaning out the pantry, and we are gonna go out for lunch. So I need to change. It is a great day. It's raining, so this isn't gonna work for going out. I'm thinking maybe like jeans and a sweatshirt, to be honest, because where we're going is like a tavern, so it's very casual. I can probably throw on like my Sambas, probably some jeans. So like that's the vibe I'm going for. What sweatshirt should I wear though? I'm really vibing with like my oversized hoodies lately. You guys, I went through a phase where I did not want to wear a hoodie. Like I was only wearing like crew necks and like half zips and stuff, but I think I'm back. And so I'm glad that I saved a bunch of my hoodies because I've been wanting to wear them a whole lot more. All right, so I have these Goldie jeans. Let me move it down for a second. So they are the 90s pinch waist, but you guys, I decided to size up. So these are a size 24. I think I've been putting on a little bit of weight, which I'm not mad about, but I just was over them being like ultra tight, you know? So I'm happy about that. We have a hoodie. This is a big oversized one. I'm vibing with this. I just need to find a jacket though. Got the Sambas. I like these ones more than I feel like the ones that everyone has. This is like the vegan leather ones, and it doesn't take any breaking in at all, and it's like so soft. They're really comfortable. And what I mean, let me show you. Here, these are like the traditional ones. You can see that the sole is a lot darker than the vegan leather ones, but these are like very stiff, right? It's fine. You just have to break them in. Your heel is gonna bleed, not gonna lie, for a little bit, but once they're broken in, they're an amazing shoe. I think it is like a little bit taller back here than this one, but this one is just so smooth and soft. I really like them. And I like that the sole is a little bit lighter of a color too. Anyway, give it a little tuck maybe. I just put some deodorant on. Let's put on some perfume. Okay. I ended up putting my jumpsuit back on, but then I kept my sweatshirt on as well. Hey, Gray, that's not for you. That's not for you. Let me sit for a minute. Okay, so we got Oliver a new litter box, and I got him an automatic litter box. And okay, so where to even start? So Oliver is 10 years old. So I've had him for 10 years. I've had him since he was a little baby, little cutie kitten. There he is. And I've dabbled with some like semi-automatic litter boxes before, but I've never had the space for like those big ones, right? But now, because he's so much older, he's kind of like particular with what type of litter box he likes, and also with the type of litter that he likes. And so all of the automatic litter boxes are all like kind of like a tunnel, like there's like a hole for a cat to go through, and Oliver doesn't like those types of litter boxes. He likes ones that are all open. So long story short is that I found one, it's newer on the market, but it has more of like an open top. And so I'm excited to try it out. Part of like my motivation for getting a new litter box is that we're starting to have some like difficulties with him. He's never been one to go to the bathroom. Hey, let's be friends. Gray is down here as well. I wonder if you saw that. He's never been one to have like any difficulties with his litter box. Like he always has peed and poop in his litter box. I hate to admit it, no matter like how disgusting his litter box was, like he always went in it. But now, and this was before Gray too, so I don't want it to seem like it's because there's something new in the house and he's having a hard time adjusting or anything like that. I don't think it's that, because like I said, it happened before we even got Gray, but he's starting to have like pooping accidents outside of his litter box, but it's primarily like around his litter box. And I have no idea why he's doing this. Even when his litter box is clean, it's like he's purposely not going in his litter box. So I don't know. I wanted to try to get a different litter box, and one that's automatic so that it's always kind of clean. You know what I mean? Like maybe he's just not a fan of the litter box that we have. I've changed the litter box so many times throughout his life, and this one we've had for like the last couple of years. So maybe he's just over it. I don't know. So we're gonna experiment, right? And that's part of the reason for getting the new litter box. Then I also want to experiment with trying out a different litter. We're gonna do it in kind of like phases, because I feel like it's too much to maybe say, hey, Oliver, you're getting a new litter box and litter. Like I want him to be familiar with at least half of it so that we have more success, right? But I wanted to ask you guys, because if you guys have cats, like do you have any experience with this happening with your cats, and what like solutions have you found if you have had like this problem before? He doesn't pee outside of the litter box. That's always guaranteed in the litter box, but it's just pooping. It's so interesting, and it's like I said, right outside of his litter box, so it's not like it's upstairs or on a rug or anything like that. So anyways, we're gonna unbox Oliver's new litter box and get it set up, and I'm so excited for this. We keep his litter box down here on the first floor. We'll keep it in this like this little cubby way that I'm not gonna show you. because it has so much shit in it right now. I'm getting ready to do like another donations sort of a trip too. But what we're gonna try to experiment with is this spot like outside of his litter box, like right here in the corner. I'll show you that part at least. He's been pooping there. And so I'm thinking about blocking off like this wall so he can't go in there and prevent like other accidents from happening, and put the litter box temporarily right there where he has been pooping and see if we have success with that. Also, I'm not gonna plug it in because I don't want him to be like too startled by such change. Like he's such a scaredy cat. So it's gonna be unplugged for, I don't know, as long as I think like he needs, just to get used to the litter box itself too, you know? I'm excited for this. Oh, another reason why I didn't want to try other automatic litter boxes is because the return policies were such crap, and you never know like what your cat's gonna like or not, right? So anyways, I like that this one has like truly free returns. So if it ends up not working and Oliver doesn't like it, then I can at least return it. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it, but this is the brand of the litter box that I got. But I like that it comes with like its own mat, and now we'll have two, which is great. Looks like I'm gonna have to build it a little bit. We got the support legs, we got a manual. Oh, nice. Came with some like litter bags. Like this. So it's like an open top. I'm really excited for it, guys. One of the poop bags. Here's a spot for the poop and used litter. Oh, he wants the treat? We're bringing in a treat to introduce him to the litter box while I'm like getting it set up. I like plugged it in to set it up and everything, but I'll probably unplug it again. But it's pretty quiet. This ramp comes separately. What?
I did like this, and he's snatching.
Ah! Smarty! Comes separately by a different brand. This brand doesn't sell one, but there's no way that Oliver... Gray!
Baby. The door is closed.
Yeah, see? I knew she did it earlier. Gray found out a way to sneak out of in between the gate to come downstairs. Oh, but this brand doesn't come with its own ramp, which kind of sucks, so I got one separately. Lost my train of thought. Because there's no way Oliver would jump in. Come in.
Oh. You know that.
Step on. Yes. Good job. Yes.
A little bit more.
Good job. Get all your legs up. Get all your legs up.
If you go there, it's like a hole. Oh, baby.
Good job. Okay, it's not so bad, right? That was a lot of treats. Hopefully you're not scared of it. Good job, baby. Good job. Well, I'm excited about this setup, so let's just see how he does with it. Can you please like it? Can you please use it? I don't know, he kind of likes it. Wait, is he gonna use it? So yeah, this is the setup. So this is the litter box with the little ramp. And you see how it's like fully open? I feel like he's gonna like that a lot more. It does seem kind of like small in the interior. I don't know. I hope it's gonna work. Fighting, please. Okay. Finally relaxing today. Looking forward to this. We made a little matcha. Let's stir it. So this matcha is the matcha that I got from Japan, and I haven't used this matcha, and I think at least since the new year, which is insane. I've been trying to like savor it, I guess, and only like save it for special occasions. Like, I don't know, I just haven't like used it, and I kind of forgot what it tastes like. It is like one that's a little bit just naturally sweeter. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Damn, that's some good matcha. Oh, babe.
Yeah. Base matcha.
So good. It's actually kind of funny when it comes to matcha, babe, because I imagine the satisfaction I feel from the first sip that I have is what people feel like that like love coffee or like, you know, like something like that.
Yeah.
And it's the first time that I've experienced something like that. But it's my favorite part of every day. I like look forward to it. So, like I said, this is my favorite part of the day right now. I love this area in my house. It's our library, essentially. It has two like lounge chairs, as you guys know, very well know. But what I've been loving about it is like I have that sunset lamp. I usually light some candles. It depends on the day. Like if it's just like really sunny, then I don't do much. I just open the window, and opening the window is like a new part of like my routine. I love getting the fresh air in, and when it's like a beautiful day, it's so nice to hear like the birds chirping, and Oliver will usually sit like right here and look outside, so it's like super cute. Ray will of course come around and try to like be in it too. So it's just like a special moment when it's sunny, but even so, like when it's rainy and kind of gray, because I can set the mood with the lighting, right, like I was saying. But then I still like to have the window open, because if it's raining, then I get to hear the rain, and it still is like a nice breeze. And this blanket right here is a heated blanket, so I still stay like super cozy. I don't know, I just love this part of my day. It's the part of my day that I have been looking forward to the most, especially like the past couple of weeks, having my matcha, sitting, reading, and just like doing my best to be present and enjoy this moment. It is my favorite form of self-care lately. Anyway, okay, so I have been reading Throne of Glass. As you guys know, I started it, I think in like my last vlog. You guys, I'm already on book number 3. This is technically one that can be first, second, third, you know, this is the one that you can kind of like put wherever you want, although people say to like read it first or read it third. It depends on like the impact, I guess, you want from this series. So I'm reading this third. Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight were so good. Throne of Glass, okay, we're gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna give like any spoilers away or anything like that, but if you are sensitive to it, maybe just like skip a little bit just in case. Okay, Throne of Glass, I feel like was a good introduction into who she is, who the book primarily follows, right? But it had like a singular purpose and like you kind of knew how it was going to end, right? With Crown of Midnight, it was so complex. I didn't know how it was going to end. There was so many ups and downs and turns and like shocking moments that I was just like on the edge of my seat for a majority of the book. I was obsessed with how it ended. So it's kind of funny to be kind of in a sense taking a step back with this one before diving into the next book, which is going to be Heir of Fire. I'm looking over here because they're all over there. So that I can dive into essentially where Crown of Midnight left off and go into it. So I'm trying to like speed read through this because I cannot wait to get to that book. But essentially what the Assassin's Blade is that it takes place before the other two books because it's kind of like the history of her, how she became an assassin, some of the journeys and missions that she goes on as being an assassin. So it's very interesting. I'm trying to like make sense of like the advice that was given to me about like when to read this. People are like, oh, if you really wait to read it third, it's going to be like the most impactful. Like 1 and 2, there's going to be questions and things, and then things will fall together like when you read this book. I can see that to an extent, but it's not like that impactful. If you want to go like completely blind into the first two books like I did, there is like that kind of suspense that comes from doing it that way, versus this one I can see that it gives you the history of her and a little bit more detail to go into those other two books, right? So I don't know, you can read it how you wish. I think that this is the best way to read it so far. And then I've heard that, I don't know which books it is, but there is 2 that you can read in tandem, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I am just going to read them in order, but I'm sure I may reanalyze that like when I get to like that point. But I am in it. I am loving it, you guys. I am actually happy that I read A Court of Thorn and Roses first, because that one was definitely like romantic-y. I'm someone that's coming from like loving to read like romance books and that sort of thing, and to like ease into fantasy, and I feel like that was the best way to like really ease into fantasy. This one I feel like is just like straight up fantasy. If you're like me, I feel like that is the best way to like get into fantasy if you want to get into fantasy. But I am so thoroughly enjoying this series. I think it is very easy to understand, to follow. This is a completely different world than A Court of Thorn and Roses too, but even with that, like it's easy to like understand it all. I don't know. It's pretty damn good. It's the part of my day, like I said, that I look forward to the most, not just because of like this setting, but because of this book too. I'm trying to set like goals for myself of how much I want to read every single day so that I can just make my way through this series. So I want to try to finish this book this weekend is essentially the goal that I set for myself. I have less than half of it left, and I am still annotating my books. So I use like these little tabs, and I just mark, if you guys are interested, I just mark different things, like either quotes or phrases that really resonate with me and that I really like, or maybe they introduce like a new character, or you know, there is a moment that she questions something and it's like, oh, that could be an interesting point to like reference back to, because then something might happen in a few chapters, or referencing like a history of something that happens. Yeah, some phrases, things like that I just kind of like want to remember. That's typically why I annotate, and it helps me to, I feel like, really stay present in reading and not like get in my mind and start thinking about other things in my life and not paying attention to reading, so I don't have to like reread certain parts. Do you guys get what I'm saying? So I've been really liking that. But yeah, this one's interesting because like I said, it's kind of like different missions and it's broke up that way. So it has like this kind of like a title and a section per mission. I think there's like 4 or something in this. So we're gonna sit here, we're gonna read. I kind of just gave you a big update on reading and on A Throne of Glass. I feel like I've been seeing you guys ask some like questions about it, but just dive into it, you guys. You guys gotta read it. It's been so good. Of course, I'm only like 3 books in, and there's 8 books total, so it could completely change. But so far, so good. I'm really enjoying it, and you guys just do it, you know? Dive into it. So I think after this series, I mean, like I said, it's an 8-book series, I might take a break and read something else before diving into Crescent City. Crescent City, I'm not gonna lie, kind of like intimidates me because those books are like 800-page books. Like, they mean business. I am right now.
Is it the first time that you're going to see your face eating it?
No. Why?
Because your face is like you absolutely hate it.
No, it's just all stuck, like
Yeah.
stuck to the top of my mouth.
I know.
Would you like a scoop of armra?
Is that the milk?
Uh-huh. That's it. Can't do it?
It's so bad.
It's not bad.
It is disgusting. Flour.
Yeah. I think I've just gotten used to it. Okay, so we're in the middle of doing, as you can see, my like morning supplements and stuff. Had a nice workout, took a shower. So as you can see, Juan does not like the armra. I do, it just gets stuck everywhere. I have so much stuff to the top of my mouth right now. I just take it in powder form and just down it.
Okay,
3 scoops of it. But you can just mix it in with water and it's completely tasteless. Juan's already playing some video games with his friends right now.
You're coming, bro.
Okay, so it's the weekend and I kind of changed up my supplements. I don't usually take these every single day.
Maybe
Like for instance, my glutathione, I just did a restock on everything. I don't take this today because I say that it's the best to take it like 6 days on and then 1 day off. I just do 2 days off, so I don't take it on the weekend, but I definitely needed more, so I got a restock on that. I bought all of this with my own money. And then I got a refill on the super greens, which is this right here that I mixed with lemon. This past week, I tried just taking it just like straight from the packet. Woo! That's gonna take some getting used to. I do not like that at all. It tastes so much better mixed with like a little bit of lemon water. And then a new one that I got to try is the vitamin C. And I was thinking because I cycle some of the supplements and there's some that I don't take on like every single day. Like maybe this can be one that I take on the weekends. Because for my body, it's not great to take this much vitamin C every single day. But I think I can do it like 1 or 2 times a week. And I was curious about this one from Symbiotica. And it is a flavor called citrus vanilla. Should we try it? Just like shooting it together. But I actually like really love this whole thing. Like having this part of like my routine. I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm still taking all this on an empty stomach. I try to wait minimum 10 minutes, but I mean try to do like 20 minutes before having breakfast. But I have it all organized in like a little drawer. Oh, you know, mix anything with a little bit of organization and it's gonna be like my favorite thing ever. Citrus vanilla. That's a weird combination, no?
Come here.
It's actually really good. Wait, what? That's nice. It really is citrus vanilla. It tastes like orange juice, but mixed with like vanilla cream. Like a popsicle. It's an orange-sicle. Is that what it's called? Vitamin C is really great for your immune system, but it's also really great for your skin. And you guys know I'm all about like skin health right now because I'm kind of struggling. So this is a little drawer that I was talking about. So I have like all my teas and hot chocolate over here. I have like some matchas in the center. My probiotics are right here, but I've been taking a break from taking probiotics. And then these I kind of just shove right here. This isn't perfect, but it's what works, right? And so then over here is all of like those little packets. So you can see that I'm almost through with the super greens. That's why I ordered more. So I'm gonna restock it right now. In the back, this is the other vitamin C that I was taking. But you guys, like this tastes so bad on its own. So I'm really happy that this one just tastes so much better. So I'm gonna put some of those in here. Probably like only a few, to be honest. Because as you can see, I have like this golden mine in the back, vanilla chai for brain health. I really love taking this magnesium one in the afternoon, just like a little boost. That one I'm almost out of. But I think I need to like move some of these packets out just to give myself more room. For instance, like these travel packets of Armra, I probably don't need it in here since I just take it from the jar to like try to free up some room. Let's move these to the front. And then this is my glutathione. I really like this, just antioxidants. Let's just put a few for easy access on a daily. And then I can just constantly refill this, you know.
Babe, I didn't tell you. Oliver beat on the thing.
He did? Oh, that's great news. I can just fit them all right here. And then when I refill on magnesium, put those right there. You're wondering what I'm doing up here? There we have it. Let's do a quick little fold. Woohoo! This has been my kind of Sunday. I have been chilling in bed, at least for like the last 30 minutes. I'm watching an episode of Yellowstone right now. Let me actually pause it. I have been binge watching Yellowstone. So this is actually a show that Juan and I were watching, but then we took a massive break from it. I think Juan was kind of getting bored of it, but then there was also other shows that that we wanted to watch. But he never was really that into Yellowstone. And, you know, there was like a day, what was it? a week and a half ago that he was out. I think it was like out for his soccer game or out like doing his guys' dinner. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick up Yellowstone again. So I've been watching it without him. He saw that I was watching it and he was like, wait, what? I was like, you're not even interested in it. Don't play that game with me. It was so funny. So I took over watching it and I'm almost done with it. I just watch shows a whole lot faster than if he was also going to be watching that show with me. So I'm on season 5. I was on season 3 when I started a week and a half ago. Episode 2, I think. So I think this is almost over because I think that this was like the last season. I don't think they're making it anymore. But anyway, it has been nice and enjoyable. So I'm just going to watch the one episode and then once that's done, I think I'm going to go and read more of my books. I still want to finish it, like I said, that I wanted to. And then I think we are going to have just like burgers or something like that for lunch. Lunch should be here shortly. But while I was sitting here and watching Yellowstone, I was kind of like contemplating and thinking back on the month of April. You guys, I can never just like stay focused and do like one thing. Reading is the only thing that I can focus on like one thing. But like if I'm watching TV, I'm always multitasking and always like thinking of stuff. But I was thinking back on the month of April, but I really wanted to just pull out my camera and get on here and say just how grateful I am for the opportunities that I had this month. I had, I think, 4 or 5 different collaborations, and these are the first collaborations that I've had all year. Collaborations are a funny thing because it's up and down on when you get offers. The start of the year, you rarely get anything because people just wrapped up on doing holiday collaborations in like November and December timeframe. So January is always like a massive lull, but then it slowly starts to like pick up from there. But I just haven't had anything, and I am just so beyond grateful. I mean, not only for the collaborations that I've had, but the fact that, you know, I had one with Lululemon, who I have been collaborating and partnering with them for a couple of years now, which is always like a pinch me moment because, as you guys know, I'm just obsessed with Lululemon. It's one of like my top 3 favorite places to shop from. So it's always a dream come true anytime I get to work with them. And they're just also a dream to work with too. There's like a lot of freedom in like those collaborations. But this month I got to also collaborate with Aritzia, and Aritzia has been a dream of mine to collaborate with them. Like I never thought that I would see that day and that I would work with them. I didn't even think that they took on collaborations with like content creators and stuff like that. And so it was just like a what moment. Like I had to like confirm everything on the original reach out when they did reach out to me, because I was like, wait, is this fucking fake? Excuse my language, but like I was just so blown away. Yeah, so I just wanted to really share like how grateful I am, but then also just extend a huge thank you to all of you guys too. Like I wouldn't be getting any offers from brands if it wasn't for you guys watching me and supporting me, shopping the links and everything that I always include in the description. I love you guys immensely, and I just wanted to give you all a huge thank you. Oh, it's months like this that gets me really excited and hopeful for a future doing what I want to do and what I love to do. It's just I'm not, unfortunately, at that point to do it full time, but it's nice to have those moments where I'm just like, oh my god, maybe one day, you know, I can still work to get to that point. And it was such like a busy and crazy month, but I wouldn't have changed a single thing. You know, throughout all of the years of being on YouTube, it's now like 4 years, I can't even believe it, you guys, that we have been building this community and being together. You guys have been with me every step of the way, and you guys are truly like my friends and my family, and I just feel so comfortable on this platform. It's my favorite platform. But it's so crazy to think like how the channel has grown and how things have changed and evolved for the better. You guys have just always been with me, and I just wish that there was so much more that I can do for you guys. I wish I could meet all of you and just give you all a big hug and just let you guys know like how much you guys have positively impacted my life. This is such a positive outlet for me, just like it is for you guys. I can't wait to see just like how my channel continues to evolve and hopefully continues to grow. So thank you guys for supporting me, like I said, but also just allowing me to be me and share what I love. There's always those moments of extreme frustration for me, and I've had it a lot, and I've talked with you guys a lot about like lots of frustrations that I've had, especially over like the last 6 months. But it is always you guys that keeps me here and keeps me moving forward. So I just wanted to tell you all just how grateful I am for you. Stay inspired, stay motivated, and just keep working towards your goals. I feel like there was something else that I wanted to say, but now it's slipping. Well, if I think of it, I'll let you guys know. Let's continue watching Yellowstone. I am just so curious how this is gonna end. Favorite moment of the day is a Pana spray. This does not look very matcha-y. What did I do wrong? It tastes good. I just think I need a little bit more matcha. I'm spoiling myself again by using the one I got in Japan, but the consistency of this one is way different than the one I have been using. So the ratio between water and matcha is a lot different. But I need a little bit of a pick-me-up. I took a little bit of a nap, I'm not gonna lie, sitting in the chair while reading. I have no idea what happened, guys. This is not the color it's supposed to be. But the taste is there. I don't know what happened. We're just gonna go with it. Okay, hoping this will keep me a little bit more focused while I continue to read and not take a nap. Actually, let's have a little bit of magnesium. What's up, animals? Hi. They're both just chilling.